Hello folks. With all the books out there these days, sometimes it's really hard to differentiate between them and decide which one to buy. For instance, if you're thinking about a business book, which one do you choose? They're all experts. So you might, for instance, look at the author's website or how they market themselves online. You might look at the description on Amazon, and you might even look at the table of contents if it's available to see before you buy. And basically, it's going to be the book that stands out to you that you're going to choose. But it's even harder for authors because they have to make sure that you are the book that they choose. Yeah, that's the right way around, isn't it? I have to think about that one for a minute. It's quite early in the morning, folks, and I'm doing this before it gets too hot. But yeah, for authors, they need to stand out. Now, there is a comparison with nature here, because if you look here, I've got loads of, let me just turn the camera a bit, loads of gorgeous tomato plants here. You can see them very well. There we go. They are all about the same size. They all look the same. And in fact, you can't tell where one plant finishes and another one begins. There are lots of individual plants here together. And this is like all the books. They're all together. They're all great. Which one do we choose? So what the author has to do is stand out. And a little bit like this plant, which, if I can just get it in my sights, let me stand up a minute. Oops. Like this plant, folks, which is much taller than the tomato plants below it, and for some reason has decided to grow right here. It is tall, it is confident, it most definitely stands out, and it is also perhaps a little controversial. And these are all things that it's useful for an author to be, or an author's book to be, so that they can be, as my t-shirt says, be a bit different. But how do you get to stand out amongst the crowd, so to speak? Well, that's where my Idea to Author Club can help, because it's a group of authors. Oh, let me just sit down again for a minute. Oh, it's a group of authors that come together and they get feedback, we brainstorm, we look at marketing techniques, we look at how to make their book the best it can possibly be, and all within a safe, supportive community. So if that's the kind of thing that you want to do and you want to stand out from the crowd, so to speak, then come and join us. Oh, and if you're wondering about this plant, yeah, the thing is, I feed the birds. Let me stand up again, and I have I don't know whether you can see that or not. I have a homemade bird table, and I feed them every day. And I chose to change the seed that I was buying for them, and I bought the No Grow seed version, and ever since then I have been growing barley, wheat, and now my little friend here. It's a very pretty looking plant, isn't it? I wonder what I should do with it. Till next time, stay cool.